Hello guys, welcome to my cooking channel. The recipe I will show you today is a mouth-watering meat dish. Slow roasted picanha with baby potatoes. Fall apart tender picanha, perfectly marinated with spices and roasted until crispy on the outside. Serve with baked potatoes and enjoy a complete main course. It's time for picanha. Do you know what is picanha, Lakis?
The part of the cow.
It's a cut of a meat. Yeah, it's exactly what you said in a different way. I love picanha, but the only thing we have to concern about picanha is to buying a good cut, a good beef. If the beef is not tender, then it's impossible to have a tender and tasty meat. So I think that Black Angus picanha is a good choice for you. Make sure that you will give attention when you're buying picanha and make sure that your butcher knows exactly what he's giving to you, okay? So, if the picanha coming from a good beef, then the result will be absolutely stunning. Now, let's start. In my restaurant, I'm cooking picanha in vacuum and runner, but you don't have this equipment at your home, so I will try to show you the best way to do it with the kitchen equipment you have at your home. Easy cheesy, I will prepare my marinade. I have here some smoked paprika, allspice, chili flakes, a good amount of salt, about 12 grams per kilo. This is enough. Some pepper, and of course, extra virgin. And when I'm telling extra virgin, I mean extra virgin, okay? Don't be stingy. I want to make a nice paste. And it's time to mix everything. Simply transferring my picanha here. And you can see that this is very quality cut because it's very fatty. And you can see all the fat fibers inside the meat. You can see all this loveliness in the meat. You can see that this meat is very, very good. Even if I eat it raw, it will be tender. So we don't want to overcook it, okay? Now, I will prepare my paste here with my hands and I will make a nice massage to my meat. The marinade is not a lot, but it's enough to make it sexy. As you can see, already my meat is black because of the marinade, and this is the result actually we will take after the oven. It will be completely black. For some people, they will consider that the meat is burned, but it's not burned. It's just the color of the spices, and this is exactly what we want. Now, as you can see, my pan is not hot. Normally, in all my recipes, I'm telling you, you're making this recipe with extremely hot pan. Not in this case. Now, I will put my meat from the fat side down and I will wash my hands. We need to take some information about the meat again to explain you what I'm doing and why I'm doing those things. My meat is a Black Angus picanha. So, in that case, if I cook this meat in more than 50-80 degrees in the center of the meat, then the meat will be overcooked. Maximum 60 degrees, 58 to 60. So we want to reach this temperature in the center. If you don't have the knowledge to do that, probably you will overcook it or undercook it. To make sure that you will not overcook it or undercook it, you will follow this procedure that I'm making, okay? So, my pan is cold. Now I'm turning on the heat and I will make sure that I will give a nice golden color to each side. Not golden, it will be black, but you know what I mean. We need to cook through a little bit in the pan in medium to low heat for about 20 minutes, okay? We need to dissolve all this fat because otherwise, if we want to dissolve this fat, we have to cook the picanha inside the oven to 200 degrees Celsius. That will be a killing method. We don't want to do that. So, I will cook from the fat side to medium to low heat for about 20 minutes to make sure that all this fat will melt and go inside my meat. And then I will carry on cooking in the oven to 120 degrees Celsius set to fan to carry on cooking to inside. You got it? So, to 120 degrees, it's impossible to overcook the meat. You got it? Now, be patient. I will cook for about 15 to 20 minutes in low heat from the fat side. Then I will turn over. I will carry on cooking for 2 to 3 minutes, and then I will finish off my meat inside the oven. And it's time to flip over the meat. As you can see, this is all fat from the meat. Now, flip it over. Make sure that the other side of the meat will show few amount of the fat, this way. And now we have a crust, we have a nice color, which was impossible to have in 120 degrees Celsius oven. And we have the crust. The only thing that's missing is what? To cook it through. 120 will transfer this lovely picanha on a rack. Look at this. Oh my God. And I need some aluminum foil just to make sure that the meat will not dehydrate it. And I will take the half of the fat and this lovely juice, pour over the meat, and I will leave 3 tablespoons of fat into the pan because I want to saute my potatoes in this fat. Now, I will cover with aluminum foil and I will bake for 1.5 hours. When my meat is ready, I will saute my potatoes and I will serve. My meat is ready. I already preheated my fat here with the spices, and I baked some potatoes. I will cut in half, or you can smash them, or you can use some chips, whatever you want. And it's time for sauteing. So it's time for sauteing. Goes in. Oh my God. Sexiness and yumminess in no time, right? Let me see that. This is all taste. The potatoes just simple covered with taste. Now, my potatoes are ready. And of course, my beef is also ready too. I will take it off the oven. Yumminess. Oh my God. Now, it's time to slice this bad boy. As you can see, it's a little bit black, as I told you, but don't worry about that because in the middle, the beef is cooked to perfection. This goes back, and it's time for carving. First of all, look at that. It's like a piece of butter. I don't even have to press my knife. I can slice it so easily. Can you see that? It's so tender, so perfectly cooked that you cannot even believe that this is a meat. This beef is so tasty that you will never forget it. This meat is actually a kind of pastrami of a more gourmet edition. This beef is something that I will not share with my friends. This beef is something that I'm enjoying carving. This beef, it's something that Akis is very proud for. And this beef, it's something that nobody will forget if he tastes. Look at this. Can you see this beauty? Huh? I will try some of my creation. You don't even have to chew, but you have to chew to enjoy it. And these potatoes are going next to it. I will add a little bit of sea salt on the very top and a little bit black sea salt. And because we want always a contrast, I will add some thyme on top. Voila. Please guys, subscribe to my channel, make comments under in the video, and of course share this lovely recipe with your friends. Don't forget to talk with your butcher and buy a good stuff to cook, because if the meat is not proper, the picanha will not be tasty. You got it? And it will be tough. Bon appetit!